When Surging Sparks launches in Pokemon TCG Live on Thursday, November 7th at 10 a.m. Pacific, 1 p.m. Eastern, the two new free decks on the Battle Pass will be Pikachu EX and Archaludon EX, both of which are great picks. But before we get to that, there's a huge change coming to Live. With the update on Tuesday, November 5th, they'll be reducing the match timer from 25 minutes to 20 minutes. In reality, it won't change the game all that much, but at the very least it will punish stall decks, forcing them to win the game 5 minutes faster. Though if you're playing against a stall deck for more than 20 minutes, I think you've already lost. The patch notes also teased economy and system updates with more info coming soon. One of the major changes I'll talk about in a second, and if the other changes are drastic, I'll make a new video. If they're mini-or, I'll probably just tweet about them. Either way, make sure you're subscribed ahead of all the Surging Sparks goodness next week. Personally, I'm just hoping they bring back the 1500 credits at tier 0 of the basic battle pass, because that was a baffling anti-player move. And that's honestly it with the patch. Live has been experiencing a ton of game-breaking issues these past few days, which weren't mentioned in the patch notes, so we can only hope they're alleviated with Tuesday's 8 hours of maintenance. Surging Sparks will then be available 2 days after the patch on Thursday, which is also when the new ranked ladder begins and you can buy packs in the shop. Getting back to those free decks, we have to talk about something the developers have done to the Battle Pass, which, as you might expect, makes Live worse. Since the beginning of time, Live Battle Passes have always had two levels, Basic and Premium. Basic is free to everyone, while Premium costs 600 crystals. Starting with Surging Sparks, they're removing the Premium track of the Battle Pass and instead giving us a singular Battle Pass with 75 levels, up from the typical 50. That doesn't seem too bad on its own, so what exactly is the problem? Well, while you used to be able to get the Premium Pass free deck at tier 0, you now have to wait until tier 33 to get the second free deck. You gain 1 level per day on average, which means it'll take up to a month to unlock the new Archaludon deck. Yeah, not exactly an improvement here. Anyways, the first free deck you get with the Surging Sparks Battle Pass is Pikachu EX. They didn't say it'd be available at tier 0, but let's assume that's the case. The Quaquaval pairing is a little weird, as Magneton and Blissey EX are much better partners. Still, the list should function if you get 2 Energy Carnival Quaquaval into play. That's because the ability allows you to attach a basic energy from your hand to one of your Pokemon. Do that twice, attach for turn, and Pikachu EX is ready to deal 300 damage. 55 of the cards in the list are old, with the only new ones being 2 Pikachu EX, 1 Quaquaval that draws you up to 5 cards in hand, and 2 Quaxwell. While the Draw Duck is good, you want to prioritize the Energy Carnival one. Otherwise, you can try to accelerate energy into play with Joltik, Power Glass, and Crispin. Another change they made with the Surging Sparks Battle Pass is spreading out the card rewards like I spread my toes to get the lotion in the deepest crevices. So instead of earning all the best cards for the first deck by tier 16, now it's tier 28. The good news is that you do end up with a 2-2 line of Magneton, which blows itself up and accelerates 3 energy onto a Pikachu, as well as 2 Gravity Mountain, which reduces the HP of Stage 2 Pokemon by 30. Finally, by reaching tier 30 of the Battle Pass, you'll end up with 2 copies of the Illustration Rare Pikachu EX. Moving to the back half of the Surging Sparks Battle Pass, this is the Archaludon EX deck you'll get for free at tier 33. 56 of the cards are old, with the only new ones being 2 Archaludon and 2 Jasmine's Gaze. The strategy they went with is using Archaludon's ability to accelerate 2 metal energy upon evolving. It's not a bad idea, but with just 2 Archaludon and someone like Copperaja requiring 4 energy, you're gonna run out of steam pretty quickly. At least the Revavroom draw engine is good though. Because the developer hates us, you'll have to get to tier 60 of the Surging Sparks Battle Pass to earn all these cards for your Archaludon EX deck. Dialga V-Star is a great addition, giving Archaludon someone who can hit really hard and give you an extra turn. And the 2 extra Archaludon just help chuck more energy into play. By reaching tier 62, you'll get a 3rd Illustration Rare Archaludon with a gold jet energy at tier 75. They also promised a plethora of booster packs, crystals, credits, cosmetics, and even some collector crates from tier 63 to 74. With the disappointing changes to the Battle Pass, my crafting guide for Surging Sparks isn't all that different. I removed the 2 Pikachu EX you get from tier 0, and that's it. So you'll still need roughly 13,000 credits to get all the best cards in the set. For ideas on how to improve these free decks, be sure to check out my best new decks from Surging Sparks video, which will be out very soon. And make sure you're following me on Twitch so you can watch me play all the best and worst decks from Surging Sparks live on stream. And keep in mind that the Surging Sparks Battle Pass will only be available until January 17th, which is when Prismatic Evolution comes out. What do you think about the changes coming to Live? Let everyone know in the comments.